Hi, this is Brian for Worldwide Stereo, coming to you from our showroom in Montgomeryville, PA. Talking to you about the Hisense L9G TriChroma Laser TV with the 100-inch ALR screen. In this video, we'll dive into what the Laser TV really is, the setup, and overall experience you can expect. So what is a Laser TV? A Laser TV is the only component you need for a premium home theater experience in that it integrates many functions into one piece of hardware. It's a projector with speakers and a tuner built in. The L9G comes in a stylish black that seems to disappear rather than stick out. The L9G comes with either a 100-inch, which I have behind me right here, or a 120-inch CinemaSoft lenticular ALR screen designed specifically for this projector. For reference, a 100-inch screen is 2.5 times more the screen than a 65-inch TV, and a 120-inch is 4 times the size of a 65-inch TV. Trust me, that's a big picture. The 120-inch screen will fit comfortably in a room with an 8-foot ceiling, an advantage over traditional projection systems where limited height can reduce the number of seats you can have available because of lack of headroom and compromised viewing angles. Included in the box is a Bluetooth capable remote that is backlit for easy use when the lights are off, as well as a cleaning kit and of course a manual and quick start guide. The L9G body weighs about 25 pounds and the screen comes in at 34 pounds when it's fully assembled. Of note, the L9G Laser TV is also available with a 100-inch ALR daylight hard Fresnel screen, but for today's video I'll be diving deep into the ALR Cinema screen version because that's what I got my hands on. There are two components to the L9G Laser TV. The 3-laser projector, aka TriChroma, and the ALR, aka ambient light rejecting, lenticular screen. The light rejecting in the ALR means that you don't need to kill the lights or install blackout shades to get an incredible picture. A lenticular screen is one that is angled to reject overhead light and reflect the projected image back to you, the viewer. This type of screen works best in a light-controlled environment with shades or dimmable lights, but that doesn't mean it won't perform well in an open space room with some ambient light like most family rooms, so you're not limited to just the L9G in a dedicated dark room. Speaking of a good view, with the included cinema screen, you'll have a 150-degree viewing angle, so almost every seat is the good seat. Let's talk about setup. When you're assembling the lenticular screen, make sure you have a partner, that you have the supplied vinyl drop cloth, and the supplied white gloves. I used a brand new 6x9 drop cloth before I realized that Hisense included a vinyl one. Because of the screen material, it's important not to get it dirty, but don't worry, Hisense provided a helpful cleaning kit if you do. Also, make sure you're working on a smooth, flat surface so you don't worry about denting the screen. Hisense designed the included screen specifically for the L9G to color match with the 3 individual lasers, the TriChroma lasers. The L9G uses a tri-laser system, aka TriChroma, which employs red, green, and blue lasers. Most laser projectors can handle colors well, but the triple threat of the 3 lasers gives the L9G the capacity to handle the details for darker colors, which is where you'll find the richness of an image. The L9G is rated for 25,000 hours of laser life. Hisense told me that's when you may start to see the light output degrade. So do the math. If you watch an average of 4 hours of TV a day, you won't see light output degradation for 17 years. There are 3 HDMI inputs. 2 are HDMI 2.1, so they're ready for the next generation of gaming, and it's a 60 Hz system. So you'll also need an HDMI cable that's capable of at least 24 gigabits of capacity. There are also 2 USB inputs. One input on the side for easy connections of USB thumb drives and other USB devices. The other USB input is on the back of the unit. The L9G is smart home ready and can be connected to your home network wired or wirelessly. It is a licensed Android TV and carries most of the major streaming services, though Netflix is currently not available. The remote gives you direct access right to your apps, like Prime Video, YouTube, Disney+, Tubi, and Google Play. Through the voice remote, you'll also have access to Google Assistant. It's important to note that this does come with a built-in tuner, which most ultra short throw projectors do not have. You'll be able to grab over-the-air transmissions or digital cable with the ATSC Quam tuner. On top of the brilliant picture, the L9G delivers an impressive audio soundstage with 4 40-watt speakers built in and capable of Dolby Atmos processing. Alright, the setup of the screen was very easy. Hisense actually made a great step-by-step screen assembly video, which is linked in the description box down below. My tip for you is to make sure you set yourself up with a nice clean area to lay the screen down to keep it as clean as possible. Like I mentioned previously, it does come with a vinyl drop cloth. Remember, due to the screen's design, it's not easy to clean, so be careful. After you've perfected the screen and placed the projector, Hisense included some C-shaped pieces you can adhere to the TV stand so you can easily keep it in place. Once I had everything in place, I sat down and enjoyed a movie or two. I connected a UHD Blu-ray player for full color reproduction and a Roku that was Atmos capable. I watched some 4K HDR movies to test out how well it displayed UHD content, both streamed and from a disc. I loaded Spider-Man Homecoming on the UHD Blu-ray player to see something that had a mix of bright, vibrant colors and fast action, and to test the BT 2020 color space. The L9G did a good job replicating the deeper colors it said it could. On the Roku, I streamed from apps like Amazon Prime and HBO Max to see how their UHD content fared. I watched The Matrix, Hellboy, and Godzilla vs. King Kong. First, I watched it with the lights on to see how detrimental the ambient light might be to the image. I was impressed by how well it handled the color and contrast needed to display an image in that environment. But it really shined with the lights off, and I had that full cinema experience. I was amazed at how bright the image was and how it popped off the screen. When you want a bigger screen than most flat panel TVs out there and you don't want to break the bank doing so, a laser TV is a good option to consider before making the leap to a home cinema projector. It's a great option for those that want bigger image size but are still limited on space and good lighting control within the room. It's a simple all-in-one setup that comes with everything you need for audio and smart TV capabilities and connectivity for a pretty spectacular home cinema experience. If you're not sure about a screen size, a helpful guide for size is the rule of 10. To calculate the size screen you need for your space, take the number of feet away your seating area is going to be and multiply by 10. This will give you the number of inches your screen should be. It's a good ratio if you want to be fully immersed in what you're watching without being overwhelmed. So if you're 12 feet away, 120-inch screen is perfect. Thank you for joining me for a review of the Hisense L9G TriChroma 100-inch laser TV with ALR projector screen. You can learn more about this online at worldwidestereo.com, or if you're in the area, you can stop by our showroom in Ardmore or Montgomeryville, PA. We offer 60-day returns, free shipping on all orders, and we're authorized dealers for everything we sell. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below, or you can call or email us at any time. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. This is Brian for Worldwide Stereo. I'll see you next time.